one of the most dramatic one. So what's your image of this nocturne? Like, if you could think of like 3 adjectives about this beginning. I know the whole thing very dramatic. I know, but just the beginning, that first page, it's believe it or not, it's not easy to do. I remember I had a hard time. So how do I start this? You know?
Yeah.
What do you feel?
It's almost like a funeral march.
Yeah, it's almost like boom, boom. It's like staccato he gives in his left hand. So it's like a little bit
But it's also very inward. It's not like outward agitation. It's like a heaviness inside.
Inside, yes, very good, yes. So what other adjective can you think of to
Solemn.
solemn, rather solemn, yeah.
Like longing.
Desperate. I feel despair. Yeah, it's like, isn't it despair? It's like, it's almost like, you know. So I know it takes a little moment to think that, set your mind, and then to start. So I like the way you wait it and set the mood and then start. And I heard that Chopin's like one of those students, like that interview or something in the book, they said like Chopin took like this first 4 bars forever to give a lesson. Forever, that first 2 notes especially. Dum, bum. It's so simple, it's just so simple, but once when you get to play this, you would see why, we take so long time to do that. And I love your color change in the second phrase. But what's hard about this piece is because it's so slow, it's so hard to shape that 4-bar phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like you have to have it, but because of that slow, solemn, almost like a funeral, like march, it's like, how do we do that? And I want you to try that first phrase once again, because your G, your approach was too hopeful. I like it in the second time, because second time you have what? That harmony, definitely. But your right hand kind of sounded same as you did the first and second phrase. Your left hand, of course, the harmony was different, so you did different in left. But right hand approach was same, the way you played, like a little bit throwing, like hopeful, like kind of gesture, like what you did here. Maybe a little more solemn, a little more despair in that first time. Just make it a little different. Differently, that's beautiful. Now, it's mezza voce, which is what? Sotto voce is the low voice, and mezza voce is, yes. So what's softer? You did it actually beautifully. You did this sotto voce part, next part, which is that beautiful major part, vocal violento part. You did it very naturally sotto voce there. I like it at the beginning, but can we not open up too much? I felt you were a little too expressive. Like, as you said, in your inner, it's sometimes, your emotions, especially this piece in that doppio movement part 2, I really think of that actors and actresses, with the very good actors and actresses, they say, when they act, like, their role is they have to like cry, and they have a very sad scene that they have to act. If they involve too much into the character, and if they are like so emotional, actually the viewers don't feel that. Interesting, isn't it? So what the good actors, what they train to do is you gotta have that a little bit of that controlling of your emotion. It's a sad scene, but you're acting with your eyes and your facial expression, but not necessarily emotionally, like, you're showing that. And that's kind of a level of that, the actors that they really have to work on, and that's the hard part. And I really think we musicians too, when we get excited, we just open up so much, like we're so emotional and we're opening up too much, but then as an audience, as a listener, if the performer is like already too much up there, you don't get that. But instead, if you really enter that, you show that, but not exploding way, then you move people. Interesting, isn't it? So that's kind of, still I'm learning it, still we're learning how to do that. So in this piece, especially that we're gonna get into the doppio part, that agitato, but inner. It's not, you're not exploding it, So that's something you have to also keep in mind. That's what it's making it this tricky. So can we not open up too much, but shape that 4-bar despair, like no hope. It's like, let's try one more time. again, emotionally, it's not an open kind of part. You really need to have your range, your emotional range a little narrower, not like this, and you're doing that beautifully, beautifully, and naturally he does that, even sotto voce, then the mezza voce in the beginning, that's all beautiful. And then it becomes like, the roaring is coming, and then he's going into that big virtuosic, big, almost like a final kind of, moment in here. That's beautiful. Can you pick it up maybe? Yeah. I thought your build-up was beautiful. I thought your build-up was beautiful. Just before that fortissimo, I thought this could be a little less, you're pushing tempo a little too fast and opening up just a little. I would save it. Always the crescendo, we are doing earlier than what, we should. Because always the audience gets a little bit delayed than us. So always when we're doing crescendo, I really think we should hold another measure or two, and that's perfect. Okay, so let's now open up, making it do it from there. Dramatic big moments are done, and then he's now putting what? Doppio what? Doppio movimento, which means what? Yeah, it's a double, but then, interestingly, Gary Olson has this, I was like listening to, I was following all these Chopin competition thing, and then there's this guy, his name was Ben, yeah, he has this podcast, and then Gary Olson, was interviewed have you ever seen those?
Yes.
Yes, and he was talking about this Nocturne, and it was like his early recording when he was younger. He did this literally double speed, very fast, and then he re-recorded 20 years later. It's very slow. So he's talking about, okay, what's this then doppio movimento? It means double speed. Is it the double speed of the beginning? Or is it the double speed of this previous poco piuletto, which is even slower? So what is it? But his answer was so funny that back then I thought I had to do that way, but I'm not anymore. What does it matter? I know we shouldn't ignore at all, but again, over the years, we grow with music and we mature, and then we think of it differently. Like Glenn Gould's the Goldberg variation when he was younger than 1955. It was done in 40-some minutes, less than 50 minutes. And when he re-recorded 1981, it was what? Over an hour. It's not that we get old and we go slower. It's not that. But again, sometimes, the idea of what Chopin wanted is not necessarily we have to be exactly double speed of the beginning. Okay? I love your tempo, it's good, but what's hard about that is because we have so much these chords, and then it's pianissimo. It's pianissimo, and it's even in that D flat part, also pianissimo. And you're doing that beautifully, Christian. Oh my God, you're really refined. Not to really, say much about the piece, but that's what's hard, and it's what are you feeling here? At the beginning was despair and funeral and this is what?
Agitated.
And inner. It's it's not like exploding out, but it's like you want to say something, but that has to be kept in, okay? And you're very close to, that. I want you to feel that more. And keep it softer, that's more powerful. Sometimes playing loud is easy. Playing loud is easy, and you're young and you burst it out so much in there, but that could be slightly less too, okay? But don't be apart. Can you try it? And we're gonna end after doing that. Just show that your inner agitato, but don't explode it out there, okay? Statement, it's again what? It's like no answer. He didn't find, back to that despair. Beautiful job. Beautiful singing tone. Oh my God, beautiful. Okay.